Greetings all, and welcome to another episode of the Sega Wall Pick Up on Sega Zombie. And this week I'm going to be sharing with you some of the Mega Drive games I've picked up over the last few days. So let's get underway. The first game I want to show you is this one, and that is Pink Goes to Hollywood. And this is a huge shout out to a Galaxian on Galaxy Sega called Chris Longfellow. Absolutely awesome guy. I've been helping him do a load of valuations and some raffles on Galaxy Sega, and he's went and sent me this game as a gift. I'm really chuffed with that, Chris. You didn't need to do that. Pink Panther, a game I didn't know was on the Mega Drive. Really chuffed. It's complete, in nice condition. I gave it a quick blast the other night, and yeah, it's an average platformer. Fairly nice graphics, you know, Pink Panther looks good. Really chuffed. Thanks a lot, Chris. Over the moon with that one. Next up, another shout out, and this time it goes to my Sega brother Tom Batten. Now, he's just recently become a Guardian on the Galaxy. He's one of our new admin, and he's a great guy. I buy loads of games off Tom, nearly always Mega Drive games, and they're always in absolutely A1 condition. First up, I got off Tom is Man Overboard. Now, this is a game I didn't know much about. It's a Codemasters game, and it plays very similar to Lemmings. That sort of style concept, but with the bigger sprites. I know I've played a Simpsons game in the past, Krusty's Funhouse I believe it was, and there was a game called Humans that was released on the Genesis. They all play similar to this. Really detailed sprites, really nice characters, really big and detailed, and some really good animations. I played through this game yesterday. As you can see, it's in absolutely stunning condition. A1 again, Tom. I don't know where he gets these from, but look, the manual doesn't look like it's ever come out of the box. It's in the original Codemasters box, which is great. It's got the original hang tag. The cartridge is in mint condition. Really chuffed to put that in the collection. I know it's a tough game to get hold of this. You don't see it come up often. I wouldn't say it's a really pricey game, but it's just a game that doesn't turn up. To get it complete is a bonus. You know, I'm really happy with that. Thanks, Tom. Another game I got off Tom, and this one is Marsupilami. I think that's how it's pronounced. Again, I've targeted this because it's blue spine, and as you all know from my last video, I'm focusing on these, trying to get as many of the blue spines in the Sega Wall as I can. Again, it's in complete condition, in really good condition. Again, the manual looks really crispy and mint, and the cartridge is in stunning condition. Yeah, really pleased to have that in the collection. Again, I gave this a little playthrough the other day. It's sort of like a puzzle platformer, this one. You control like a, I don't know what he is, but he's sort of like a furry sort of cheetah or something like that, and he's got a long tail. And yeah, that's the puzzle element. You pick up little icons and it allows you to do different things with your tail. Like you've got to get the elephant across the level, and you can use the tail as like steps and things like that. To help the elephant get to the end of the level. Yeah, it's really fun. I actually enjoyed that. I'm going to play this again and hopefully play all the way through it. Excellent. Big shout out to Tom. Brilliant, mate. Really chuffed with those two. Next up is a few games I bought off one guy, one seller on a bigger Facebook group. He had quite a few Mega Drive games for sale. He had some really nice titles. I picked out 3, made sure they were all complete and in good condition, and haggled and bartered a price with him, which I was happy with. And the first game I got was this one, Herzog Zwei. Now, this is a game I did purchase back in the day. I can remember being really excited about this, thinking it was going to be a fast-paced shooter because that's what I'm into, and I remember being really disappointed. Now, I can remember booting this game up. It wasn't what I was expecting. It's sort of like a bit of an RPG element to it. It's a lot slower paced, and at the time that just wasn't the game I was looking for. So I'm going to give this another playthrough. I haven't played it yet, and I'm hoping that I enjoy it this time round. It's in really good condition, complete with the manual and cartridge. Again, the manual's in really good condition. Yeah, a lot of the reviews and videos and that you see of this game, it's one of those games, it's a Marmite game. You either really like it or you don't. So I'm hoping I do. I hope I'm enjoying it, but it's one that I really want to get in the collection, and I'm really chuffed to get it in the collection. That's a great one to put in the wall, that. Next up, off the same seller, another blue spine that I needed, and that is Virtua Fighter 2. Now, I never played this back in the day on the Mega Drive, because by then I'm pretty certain I had the Sega Saturn, and obviously I played Virtua Fighter 2 on the Sega Saturn. I was really interested to see what this plays like on the Mega Drive. Obviously it's not 3D, as you would expect with the Mega Drive. It's a 2D fighter. Yeah, it plays pretty well. Not a bad little game. I gave it a quick blast the other day, played through with a couple of characters. Yeah, it's solid, it's playable, and yeah, not a bad little conversion. Again, it's complete, in pretty good condition. The manual not as pristine as some of the others I've just shown you, but apart from that, yeah, all complete, all in good condition. Awesome. And then the next one I got off him, which was one I've been after for a while, and that's Grenada X. Now, I know this is a Wolf Team game, and I've watched a few videos on it. I've never actually played this game before, but I really enjoyed playing this last night. Played this loads and loads. It's sort of a bit like a cross between Gauntlet and a shooter. Really fun, really enjoyed it. Unfortunately, it hasn't got its manual. If I can just get this open, it hasn't got its manual, but it's in lovely condition. And you know, at the end of the day, I do like my games to have their manuals, but you know, this one was an exception. I got it for a really good price. It's a game I wanted to play, so I grabbed it, and you know, maybe hopefully one day I can upgrade and get a complete version of that game. Next up, let me just take a sip of my brew. You'll have to excuse me, guys. I've been suffering terribly with man flu since the new year, and yeah, my voice keeps going. But the next thing I want to show you is something I'm really over the moon with. This only turned up yesterday morning, which was Saturday morning, special delivery. And as I've mentioned before, I want to focus more on some of the handhelds Sega brought out. I've got the Sega Nomad, and I'm looking to get the LCD screen modification for that. And I also mentioned that I wanted to get more into Game Gear and get some, maybe get the screen mod done on that, because that looks like that's a bit more affordable now. It's quite a pricey mod to have done. So yeah, this next thing I'm really chuffed with, and that is this. The Virtua Fighter Japanese edition of the Game Gear. Again, I picked this up off of a Facebook page. Really nice guy, we haggled a really good price on it. It's in really good condition, really nice condition. The capacitors are really nice and strong. It's got really good sound and a really good screen. Really chuffed to add that to the collection, and it's going to inspire me, I think, now to start focusing on Game Gear. I did start collecting Game Gear a couple of years ago, but I decided to move that on and focus on other Sega stuff, mostly because I was getting annoyed with the Game Gear itself. Like I've mentioned before, the capacitors go in these, and it's just a pain in the arse. You know, there's loads of different screen problems you can get, and it turned out the 2 or 3 Game Gears I had at the time all needed their screens and caps replacing. Yeah, so I just moved on the games and sold the Game Gears cheaply. This time round, I'm hoping to get the Game Gears in great condition, which this one is. It's in stunning condition. I'll turn it on. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it. But yeah, the sound is really solid. Let me just start it so you can hear the sound. I don't know if you guys can see the screen. It's really hard with handhelds and Game Gears to capture that, but the sound's really loud on it. I've been told that the Japanese Game Gears tend to don't have the capacitor problems that the UK PAL versions had, and this is in really good condition. Really chuffed to get it. I've got another Game Gear on the way, which is fully recapped, and it's a PAL version. I might focus on some of the variants as well. Yeah, really chuffed to get this in the collection. Really pleased with that. And there we go, guys. There's my pickups. I hope you're really enjoying the Sega Wall, and I hope you're really enjoying my pickup videos. I'm hoping to do loads more, as I've already mentioned. I'm just waiting for my game capture card to turn up, and I'm going to start showing a bit of footage. I'm also just invested in a new screen just solely for my videos, so hopefully we can have a little LCD screen playing on the wall while I'm talking. You know, I've got loads of ideas, guys. I hope you're enjoying it. I'm Sega Zombie. Until the next time, goodbye. Another shout out, guys, and this time it's to Pete Armour for this awesome Sega Zombie dashboard banner he's created for my new YouTube channel. Please, guys, if you're liking it, subscribe. I'd also like to quickly mention Galaxy Sega. If you're on Facebook, you love Sega, please come along and join the group.